What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I wanted to just share this with you guys. I don't think that I shared this with my YouTube family. I don't know if you guys know that I have a food blog. This video is going to be on restaurants that I've been to recently in New York City, in the Manhattan, Brooklyn area as well. I have the heated dining for you guys to eat at. So I've eaten here personally. I'm never going to tell you to go anywhere that isn't good. These are all places that I would recommend for anybody, especially if you're someone that's going for the aesthetics. I spend an extensive amount on eating out. I eat good food. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like wasting money. So I spend money on quality food. Long story short, that's how I got into it. I eat out all the time, so I decided why not record it when I have good food to eat, because I'm always posting it on my Instagram story, which you guys can follow me. I'll just write it below because it's kind of nutty, so I'm not gonna yeah. But today's video is going to be on a couple of places that I've been to recently that I think you guys should go to. Although we are in the middle of a pandemic, there are places for you to eat. So if you're in New York, New Jersey, Philly area, if you feel like traveling for 2 hours, there are some restaurants that have outdoor seating. In New York currently, you can't eat indoors. They lifted that for a couple of months, but they brought it back recently, and their restaurants close at 10 p.m. Do have outdoor dining that is heated. So a lot of places have these heaters that they put above their seats, tent kind of thing with plastic, and there's heaters inside or on top of your seats, on the side of the seats, just to kind of keep some of the cold air out. Some of them have like full, like miniature houses almost with the heated in it, which is really cool. They have a door and everything. If you are someone who's a foodie and you're looking to still eat out and have a good time, you know, I do think it is pretty COVID friendly. They do social distance. So I do have some recommendations for heated dining areas in New York. So if you have never stepped outside your comfort zone, this is your cue. Hot pot is literally one of the best things that you'll ever do in your life. Like, pretty much with hot pot, you cook your food right in front of you. Never had hot pot before. Just because this place gave me great service, I'm gonna recommend 99 Favors Taste is the name of the restaurant. It's located like Chinatown area in New York, and their locations below, so don't worry, you can just find it in the description. But pretty much with hot pot, they bring you a list of all different types of meats and vegetables for you to choose from. They bring it out to you, and then once you have everything in front of you, you pick your flavor of broil. So like if you want spicy or mild or regular, put it in there, and then you simply just pick up your vegetables and meats or whatever and dump it in the pot, and your food cooks right in front of you. And it's an endless amount of food for you to eat. Like, when I tell you I was beyond bloated, I looked 5 months pregnant when I was done eating. Like, no gas. I'm so serious. But as far as taste and flavors, aesthetic, vibes, everything, 10 out of 10. Most definitely one of my favorite experiences dining. 99 Favors Taste, or hot pot in general, is definitely a place I would recommend. Disclaimer, I did go there in September and make sure that they do have indoor seating, but I know that they did have outdoor seating as well. We just chose indoor during the time. So I would just call and ask and make sure that you can sit inside. Hot pot is the way to go. I was trying to think of like a catchy phrase, but we're gonna leave it alone. Anyways, next restaurant. So if you want somewhere for flavors, I just went here 2 weeks ago. It's called Essex, near Delancey Street in New York. When I tell you this food was so good, like, mind blown. So apparently this was like a chef who opened his own restaurant, who's big on like flavors and legitimate cuisine. Oh man, like if I could cook like that, I would be married already. Like, that's how good the food is. He needs to slide his recipes to me, because yeah, he does. I can eat all the time. I actually took the food home with me because I wanted seconds. Like, it was so good. If you're looking for a restaurant that has big flavors, Essex is the place to go. So they did have outdoor heated dining. It was kind of just like one heater that was just like blowing in our faces, but it kept us warm enough. It gets the job done. Like I said, this was Essex, located near Delancey Street in New York. Try that one for sure. And let me know what you guys think, because wow. For a place with great views. I would say the food was like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't amazing, but if you want somewhere for the aesthetic, 230 Fifth Avenue, located like right in Manhattan, is the best spot for you to go to. It has this amazing view of the city. You're on the top floor. It gives you this like bougie girl vibes. So if you want somewhere that's good for like a first date, or somewhere that's really cool for like you and all your friends to go, 230 and Fifth Ave is pretty lit. So the aesthetic and where it was located, like transportation wise, was really good. The next one is Adoro Lei. This place I rate probably like a 9 out of 10 for food. Another place that has outdoor seating as well, but there is like heated. I haven't been there. It's been about a month or two since I've been there, so I don't know what it looks like now. But when I was there, they did have the heated outdoor dining. I did go there using the Post app, so I did get a bottle of wine, 2 entrees, and we paid for our own appetizer, but all that was for $39. You heard me right, $39 for authentic Italian food. If you guys don't know me, I love Italian foods. Probably one of my favorite, or is my favorite cuisine altogether. Like, food was spot on. Like I said, I'm going to show you these videos as well, but Adoro Lei, if you want a little bit of aesthetic and more for the food, authentic food taste, go to Adoro Lei for sure. Adoro Lei is located in like Hudson, New York area, if you're familiar. So make sure that you bundle up. This next place, once again, is more for the aesthetic. It is called Gilligan's, located in Soho, New York. Gilligan's has these green luscious plants that are literally everywhere. It makes you feel like you're walking in a jungle, like literally. Gilligan's is definitely a restaurant for the aesthetics. You can get some great pictures there. As far as food goes, taste was really good, but they were expensive. They did have like these really good fresh juices. Everything was farm to fresh, which I love. It was a little bit more on the expensive side, but if you don't mind spending a couple more dollars and having like really good tasting food, I would say Gilligan's is the place to go. Get some good pictures, eat some good food. I think you probably an 8 out of 10, just because the food was a little bit more on the pricey side, but the vibes there were great. Disclaimer, I did go there in September when it was a little bit warmer, so I'm not sure if they have the outdoor heated dining, so I would recommend going there during the day when it's warmer. Okay, so this last place I wanted to mention, it's not a restaurant, but it's definitely worth stopping by. It's called Kung Fu Steamed Dumplings, located near 50th Street in New York. The best dumplings I've ever had in my life. I had to slow that down for you guys because you have to fully comprehend what I'm saying. If you're a dumpling fan or you just want a new snack to try these dumplings, okay? So I got the mix of pork and I also tried vegetable. And you know how you like get dumplings from like the Chinese store and it's these mysterious chopped up vegetables? Like, no, you could clearly taste the vegetables that were in the dumplings, as well as just the flavor in general. They make their own soy sauce. They literally like twist the top of the dumplings themselves. They're not little frozen dumplings. Like, these are handmade, and probably the best dumplings I've ever had. Just had to be an honorable mention because they're a new favorite spot to me. And anytime that I'm in that area of New York, I stop there and get dumplings. Like, they're gonna remember my face after a while. Like, this girl is crazy for dumplings. But so worth it. It's not a outdoor restaurant. These dumplings, I promise you, you won't regret them. Okay guys, so that's all for my video today. I really just wanted to share some places for you to try in New York. Even though there is a pandemic and COVID is a thing, you can still go outside and eat safely. I know some people are going to disagree with my statement, but I feel like the places that I've been to do a great job with social distancing. I see them wipe down everything before I sit down. I usually have the screens that are in between us. So if you are someone who is looking to eat out again or just experience being outside and having a good meal, New York has options for you. So if you're in New York or the greater area, I would recommend you trying these spots here. I do post a food blog every week on areyouhungryyet.com. If you guys are interested in knowing more places that I've been to, I do have more that are on this site, but these were just some of my top favorite places as far as aesthetic and outdoor dining goes. For someone who's constantly looking for somewhere to eat or something new to try, subscribe to my website so that you can see all the different places that If all of you YouTube fans have any places in New York or New Jersey that you feel like are must tries, definitely put them down below so that I can try them and give you my review. But like I said, these are just a few places that I've been to recently that I think are worthy of a visit. So thank you all for tuning in again. If you want more food blog videos, I can do that. I also post on my own page recipes and things of that nature that I try that turn out well, because I like to think I can cook. I may not be able to cook, but I can follow a recipe well, and that's all that matters, okay? So once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know if I should do more food blog videos, because I'm passionate about good eats and I don't have a problem with sharing with my fellow YouTube fans. So let me know what you guys want to see more of, and wear your mask and stay out the mix are going to be my closing statements for today. All right guys, love you. See you later.